Good morning. And I realize that it's been a minute since we've had a chat. Let's just move on and get right into it. So, recently, y'all, I had a very brief but interesting and revealing dating experience. I come here sometimes and give men uh, advice on how to date me. I don't know how to date other women, but how to date me. I can't see. Let me put it back on. Well, anyway, so I met this man at church recently. It was today is what I don't know, February 13th. Um, so it was in January, it was last month, and the man was very nice, and we had gone out just a couple of times, and um, I'm one of those people, especially at this phase in my life, where I pray about everything, and I try to do that because God says that He is concerned about everything. So I take everything to Him. But of particular importance to me is who I have in my life. I've never been married. I will be 52 in April. And while I have experienced the joy and beauty of motherhood, I have not experienced the joy and beauty of matrimony. And I fully intend to have that experience. And as a person who will get there as an older woman, I don't have time to marry a bunch of different people. So this one marriage is likely going to be my one marriage. And y'all, I want it to be happy. I want it to be stable. I want it to be joyous. I want it to be divinely ordained. I want it to be a good, solid marriage. So I meet this man. Um, he's a few years older than I am, so he's in his 50s as well. And um, I don't have anything bad to say about this man. I could, without telling the long story, I ended up having to just call the whole thing off and block him from being able to call me. Um, and as I explored myself, because I've been very single for a very long time, um, I'm thankful for the experience because I had become extremely complacent and comfortable in not dating anyone. Um, Extremely so, to where I was not pressed at all. But what this experience showed me is that I do, in fact, want a companion. I never said that I don't, but I had just gotten comfortable with not having anyone. And so this opened up my eyes that I do need to give, more people a chance. But it also opened up my eyes to the fact that when you pray about something and when God show you something, you got to act on it. I gave him way more time than I should have. And it ended in 8 days. So I did act quickly, but God had told me immediately. And I'm learning to trust myself. But this is what I came here for, just to kind of advise guys on a certain thing. When women reach a certain age, when women reach my age, most women my age, I don't really know anybody my age who have not dated extensively. I've had a mean man, more than one. I've had a inconsiderate man. I've had a man for whom I was not good enough. I've had a man who's tried to break me. I've had a man who tried to tell me what to wear, what to think, what to eat, where to go. I've had a man who tried to make me lose weight. I've had a man who didn't appreciate my son. Y'all, I've had all of the bad experiences, right? Let me tell you what I haven't had. And I've dated some good guys. I haven't had a consistent man. I haven't had a sincerely godly man. I haven't had a gentleman. I haven't had a man who understands his authority and doesn't abuse it. I haven't had a man who sees in me somebody who has to give him her authority over her. I haven't had a man who makes me a priority every time. I haven't had a man who's patient with me and my desire to take my time to have sex with him. And I like sex. That was another thing this experience taught me, because I thought I had stopped working, 52, and I haven't had any desire. This man, in a way, disregarded my boundaries, and it showed me that I do still function. So, but I haven't had a man who is patient and respectful of the fact that I want to get to know him, even if it doesn't work out, sir. Let me learn your middle name before you go to wagging your thing around in my face. It's a lot that I have not had, a lot of good things that I have not had in a man. I have had all the bad things. I've had the cheaters. I've had the yellers. I've had the cussers. I've had the emotional abusers. A man has not physically hit me, but emotionally and spiritually, I have been pummeled in the past. You don't have to come in and break me. You don't have to come in and immediately started rearranging my life and telling me that I would be great if I did this. If you need a woman who doesn't wear wigs, I'm wearing a wig when you meet me. If you need a woman that don't wear lashes, and I'm wearing lashes when you meet me. If you need a woman who is a certain size, and I'm not that size when you meet me. Go find what's for you. Go find what's for you, because she's out there. And if I'm not her, that's okay. That's okay. But yeah, those are the things that I have not had. And in this season of my life, y'all, I got more time behind me than I do ahead of me. I am only crying tears of joy. You are not going to frustrate me. You are not going to anger me. You are not going to make me sad. You are not going to have me on my knees crying out to God, begging and pleading for you to change. I'm going to thank God for you. I'm going to cry tears of joy. I'm going to bless the Lord for the right man. If I ain't somewhere thanking God for you and I'm just like, Lord, what in the world? You're the wrong one, sir. He was a nice man in some ways, but I'm going to tell you this. The straw that broke the camel's back was simply a straw. He did not return a text message, and he did not answer a phone call, and I knew he was available to do both. And now I've been there, done that. Love yourself. I love myself at this age, and I'm thankful for the experience because it showed me that I am ready, and for the right person, sis can function. Y'all have a good day. Bye.